driving along the Icefields Parkway toward Banff, and it looks like they got a little snow here last night or this morning. It is currently 37 degrees and it is noon.
Alberta's Highway 93 is commonly known as the Icefields Parkway and is arguably one of the most beautiful drives in the world. We had previously driven this road, which connects Jasper National Park to the north with Banff National Park in the south, during the spring months. It is impossible to say which time of year was the most beautiful. The ice and snow that lingered in the spring certainly added to the beauty, but so did the gorgeous yellow of fall. Our recommendation? Visit whenever you have time, whatever the season. These wildlife overpasses are in place to allow roaming animals safe passage across the area's busy highways.
This is Banff National Park.
We drove up here to the Norquay Lookout for some amazing views.
No hiking required.
If you've watched many of our other videos, you know that we love a challenging hike to the attractions of whatever area we are visiting. This beautiful view, though, is mere steps from the paved but windy Mount Norquay Scenic Drive. This is a great example of minimal effort still yielding great reward.
Check out that view of town. Wow.
I think that's Vermillion Lakes down there. I've heard it's a really cool place to go walking. We should try it.
So that is just what we did. There are 3 Vermilion Lakes, and each has the spectacular backdrop of 9,672-foot jagged Mount Rundle. The lakes are lined up along Vermilion Lakes Road, so like the overlook on Mount Norquay Scenic Drive, they are easily accessible. While this area can get crowded in peak season and there isn't a lot of parking along the road, our visit in late September meant light crowds and no trouble at all finding a place to park. At the end of our first full day in Banff, we made a quick stop to Cascade Ponds. You can see here that the weather is turning a bit and the clouds are starting to roll in. Unfortunately, our time in Banff National Park was short due to some unpleasant weather for 2 of our 3 days in the park. We spent those 2 days catching up on chores and editing videos before heading southwest to Kootenay National Park. We will be back another time though, Banff. There is still so much of you we want to see.
We're right here in Redstreak Camground where we're staying, and look what we found.
There's nothing more fun than seeing large wildlife in a national park, and if you can see them in your campground, bonus! These bighorn sheep frequented the area during our stay and didn't seem the least bit bothered by the presence of people. We even saw them multiple times lounging alongside the road in town. Considering that none of the locals seem surprised, these guys must just be a normal part of the landscape around here.
We just started a 5-kilometer round trip hike to Dog Lake, so let's go check it out. This is pretty cool. Coming up to a suspension bridge. Moves. Look at that.
We've seen a lot of downed trees on this trail, but look at this one. That is big. It's a big root ball.
Yeah, it is.
Some smaller ones.
I wonder what happened here.
I don't know. Look at it's all down through here. Must have had a big windstorm.
Looks like we've made it to Dog Lake. I will never get tired of mountain lakes.
You look at all those treetops on the right.
Yeah.
While Dog Lake is certainly not the most popular of the park's attractions, we were still very surprised that we only saw one other person during our entire hike, and we didn't even see him until we were almost back to the trailhead. We couldn't believe no one else was taking advantage of the spectacular day to get out there and hike.
We're back from Dog Lake.
It's a good little hike.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
It was alright. It was a bunch of uphill, then a little bit of downhill to the lake. So, gave you at least a little bit of a break on the way to the lake.
Yeah, it was a slightly creepy hike though, I thought.
Yeah, there was a breeze, so there was a lot of trees creaking and a lot of forest noises.
Yep, and there was also like a musty smell at some point. Kind of smelled like an animal, but we never saw anything, so I don't know what it was.
We did plenty of bear calling.
Good hike.
Today we're on the Simpson River Trail, and this is a burn area. It's been burned a couple of times. You can see that a lot of the big trees are burned away, and they say it's going to be a meadow for some years to come.
The Simpson River Trail is one of the easier hikes we had done while in the Canadian Rockies, but the views were still spectacular. Because of the fires Jeff mentioned, none of the trees are very tall, and there are 360-degree views of the area most of the way.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
The important question is, did you get the shot?
Got the shot.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Like what we found.
Yeah. Another set of red chairs.
That's right.
That's cool. I love how the Park Service does that.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
We only saw a few people while on this hike, and since we were in no hurry and there was no one vying for a turn in the red chairs, we relaxed and enjoyed the view for almost an hour. In total, this trail is almost 11 miles, but we only went about 4. Because it meanders through the valley and is a relatively easy hike, this is a great one for hiking as far as you feel like and then turning around. In a place as beautiful as this, there never seems to be enough time, but we are so glad we had the opportunity for our short autumn stop. If you are looking to avoid some of the crowds this area is known for and don't mind the chilly temperatures, we found late September to be a great time to visit.